Hello, how are you? I'm going to jump on here for a little while. I want to do a pie that me and my mother done together at one time, and I want to show you how I'm going to make this pie. So I want to say thank you to Juliana Schulstad or something like that on Dehydrating Rebels, because she came just in time, because I had these in my dehydrator, the banana marshmallows, and she said she had the very same Mr. Coffee dehydrator I had just bought off of an auction, and these split in her dehydrator, went all over her trays. Regular marshmallows is okay, but these, they split, and I got up out of my chair right after reading it, went over there, and lo and behold, they were getting ready to split, and I would have had a mess. So, they're real soft and spongy inside. So I put some on the top rack and put parchment paper over and made a little tiny hole on top. So I'll see if that does anything. I don't know. I'm going to check it in a little bit to make sure, because I may have to just not use that one on marshmallows at all. It's a collector. It says on Amazon it's a collector item, and it was $115, but I won that one at our local auction for $9.50. Either $9.25 or $9.50. $9. So I'm going to go ahead and make this pie. Now what I did was, when my husband cut all the apples and I filled my dehydrator, I had some left over. So I went ahead and all I done was cook them down and put some sugar in them. And that's made apple pie filling. And I put just a little bit of, about a tablespoon of cornstarch. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cheat. I've got some pie crust that I can make with Jiffy, but this is the one me and my mom made, and I want to do it exactly like that. Only I'm going to do something a little different at the end. So I'm going to take that pie crust, okay, leave that set there a minute, and you take your pie crust, and if you want an easy way to do your pie, you could use canned pie filling, but this is what we did. Okay, I'm going to take this, put it on that tray thing, and then I'm going to get the sugar here. Kind of sprinkle it on there a little bit, just a little bit. And then I'm going to put some cinnamon on it. Hi Kathy, hi Valerie, hi Kim, hi Cheryl. Who else is on there? Here, hi Caroline, Donna, Laura. I can't see the other ones. Deb and May. So anyway, hi Diane, Tony. So I'm just going to make this like my mother and I did. I showed her how to do it once. Okay, you put a little cinnamon on that. on your crust. Just kind of move that around a little bit with your clean hands. And then you're going to take and roll this toward you. Roll it towards you, or any way you want to roll it. I got my brother-in-law's working and pounding, so don't pay attention to it. And so then you're going to take your rolled up pie crust, okay, and you're going to cut it into like little cinnamon rolls. Of course, the bottom, you know, you don't do as much in it. So that's why I'm just doing it like this. And you don't have to do the bottom. You can just put your pie crust right in it. But I don't want to do that. I want to do it exactly. Only I got just one little more thing to add to it. That's a little different. So just cut that up. You see, they look like little baby cinnamon rolls. How you doing, Kathy? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're all doing good. My youngest son came to visit today for a little while. Okay, so now that we got that, I'm going to scoot these over. Bring the pie plate out. And then I'm just going to start pressing them in the pie plate, like little cinnamon rolls. It gives it a little extra flavor and a little extra design. When we get it done, you'll see how beautiful they are. So I'm just going to round the edges, or wherever you want to put them or start them. You could start at the bottom or the edges. I'll put some on the bottom to show you. Just flatten them out. Kind of adhese them together. And you can use all of these because they're just going to be pliable and you're going to be able to put them together. To me, the top one is more important than the bottom. Hi Sandy, how are you doing? We're making a cinnamon roll apple pie. If you get extra apples, you can always just buy the crust like I showed you and roll it up and make you a fancy pie for you or for somebody. Hi, Diane. Hi, Boswell. How are you? I think you're going to like this pie. I think you guys are going to want to make one of these. If you haven't already, some of you might have already made these. They're so easy and so simple and fun. And that's what you want to do when you cook. Make it simple, easy, and fun. So you just keep taking your little baby cinnamon rolls and pressing them in your hand. And make sure they go together so your crust will be firm and not holes to sink out your stuff. Of course, when you get them all in there, then you can really make sure. So anyway, I'm glad that I got on and seen that about them marshmallows here, because they were getting ready to split in my dehydrator. I left a few in there on top in my dehydrator on parchment paper. That way if they split, then I'll know never to do them. That's why it's always good to have somebody that's already done something, because then I got right up and went and checked and just got them in time. Talk about good timing. And the lady wrote me and she said, I got the same dehydrator you got too. And I'm like, oh boy. Because the one I got for $9.50 doesn't have a temperature guide on it. It's got the book to it. Still, I'm surprised it had the book with it. And it was telling how long to cook things and what it was going to look like when it got done. We'll just keep doing this. I'll show you what it's going to look like so far. Got little cinnamon rolls all around your plate. Hi, Christine. Yeah, they're working outside my house too. I can hear them out there. I'm making a cinnamon roll apple pie, the simple and easy peasy way to do it. I had apples left over from dehydrating, so I made a little apple pie filling. And all that was I put sugar and cornstarch in it and cooked it down a little bit. So I'm going to be using that, but I'm going to be using something else too I'm going to show you. Let's get a long, skinny one here. Okay, now we'll go around the sides here. And this is a big pie plate, so I may have to get another one out or use another one and then get another one out for the top, because I didn't want to use a little pie plate. So we're going to go up with that now. Just kind of go around it. So we went to get our oil changed yesterday, right in the middle of the store, I had a very bad attack on my legs, and oh my goodness. If I'd have been a mean person, everybody would have had to get out of my way. But I prayed, Lord, please help me get back out to that car. But we got it done. We got it done. Today I just been going slow and getting everything done. It sounds like more than one person's getting things done today. Christine said she's been out. So I'm going to lack probably a couple little of these. Okay? But I'll take it out on the other one. These are so cute. And really, you know, I'm not sure if we did the bottom or not, but I think it's still cute to do the bottom, too. Just to show you what they can look like. So this is just a little tiny piece. I'll put him right in there. Okay, I'm going to take this one out and see, this is what we got so far. Is overlapping little cinnamon rolls, okay? Oh, Christine, yeah, I mean, now's the time of year to make apple butter. My friend came over the other day and she had a little bit and she said she was making a bunch of it, and then she gave some away, but she gave me a little jar and I already have some too. So I don't know if we're going to make apple butter this year or not. I kind of doubt it. Because I have enough left over to... I have enough left over to last us. My spoon. Well, you don't have to put sugar on this. But cinnamon, maybe. I would. This would be a nice Thanksgiving pie. Christmas pie. Pie for somebody you want to do something nice for. Which that's what this is going to be. Just roll that up like I said, and about like you just do cinnamon rolls. And I need a couple more, so I'll take the end pieces to do that. And put on this here. Whoops, I didn't put that on right because I was looking down the wrong way. That's alright. So we got that on. We'll make sure you don't have any holes down in there. Now, hear that leaf blower going out there. My mother-in-law's been gone since last December, and my husband and brother-in-law Robert was getting up on a ladder, and Robert wouldn't let him, so Tom held the ladder, and my first thing I said was, "You better not let your mom know you're on that ladder." And I thought, oh my gosh, she's not here. And I thought, oh, I don't, everybody said, don't let mommy find out. And that's the first thing I thought, was if she finds out he's on that ladder. But then I realized she had been gone, for almost a year. And now, what I want to show you I'm going to do is I've got some dried apples here that I dried the other day, and some, let's see, these ones I think have been dried for 2 weeks. So I'm going to take them, and they're still good. They're still good. I've got that oxygen pack in there. But I'm going to take these and lay them down on the bottom of this pie. Because these has got a little of cinnamon on them, okay? These ones here do. So I'm going to lay them on the bottom of that pie and just kind of put them in there. You can see that cinnamon on there. Smell good. Because the juices that's going to be in that sauce is going to absorb that apple, and it's going to bring it back up to an apple slice. Okay? So when I do this, these are just regular apples that I did just the other day out of the batch of apples. So I'm going to put them in there like that. Like so. The dried apples. And then I'm just going to put these over it. Okay. Now that juice right there will, as that cooks, will rehydrate this pie. So any excess juice, it'll go down into them apples. And you can use canned pie filling or whatever you want to do. But I just wanted to show you, in case you got dehydrated apples, something else you can do to spice your pie up a little bit. See, that's just enough there. But now let me get these cut. When I do, you're going to see something here. But when I get done with it, you're really going to see after the pie's done. Because when them apples rehydrate, it's going to push the apple pie filling up, and it's going to make a rounder type of top to it. Just cut them just like, go right down the line and cut them just like your cinnamon rolls. Okay, now I'm going to take them, slide them over here, take this beautiful pie, and I'm going to start dressing it. Okay, I'm going to take the little pie things, give them a little squeeze, and put them right on that, hook them right to that end of that pie. See it? And I'm going to do that to each one of them. Get a little squeeze to flatten it out a little bit. And make my little cinnamon roll pie. You hear them out there? Vroom, vroom, vroom. My brother-in-law was so proud of his leaf blower, he held it up at the door and showed me. I'm like, we just bought one a few weeks ago of our own. Okay, now let's just stick them on there. And this is really fun to do. Okay, Christine, if you've got apple sauce and you're doing that way, take and put a little bit of, put sugar in it. Put a little bit of brown sugar because it makes it taste out of this world. I always do it and people say, how do you make such good apple butter? It's because I sneak some brown sugar in there. And another thing is, let's see, if you got some little cinnamon Red Hots, throw some of them in there. Some little cinnamon Red Hot candies, throw some of them in there. And you just keep tasting it and letting it, you know, let it cook. Depending on how much, I've let it cook overnight and then got up the next day and taste tested it and added or whatever I needed to do. And see, with these being the pinwheels that they are, when them apples underneath, the dehydrated apples, it comes up, it'll come up and these will open up a little bit. There. So you're going to make it from scratch, like apples, no applesauce. Okay, well, that's even better. Just cook your apples down, put some sugar in them, and add your spice, whatever you want. I always put a little brown sugar in it to make it different. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Come here. This is my brother-in-law. He's the baby of them. Say hi. Come here.
Shoot.
Don't pull your hair over my...
Shoot.
No, come here. Say hi. Say hi. There we go.
Hi. Who's that?
Friends. He was trying to fix his hair over my body. Said, don't do that. Probably got some leaves in it.
Tim.
Okay. So that's great, Christine, that you're going to make some apple butter. We don't need a whole lot, you know, because we got some left. So I made one year, it's like the last year or the year before, I had so many apples I didn't know what to do with them. I froze them. I made 2 batches of apple butter, 2 big roasters full of apple butter. And I still have apples over there yet this year to do. But I'm doing vegetables and and marshmallows. Right now. Hi, Shirley. Making cinnamon roll apple pie. Whatever recipe you get, Christine, just add some brown sugar, because I'm telling you, it makes it good. A lot of people don't, but it gives it a good, rich flavor. You guys gonna go talk or what? Huh? What? Tom told me time, hush. And the Red Hots, yeah. I seen them down at Save-A-Lot the other day, the Red Hots. I should have picked up some. But I knew I wasn't going to make apple butter, and I didn't know if my friend had got some. She said something about getting some. But since she gets out a lot more, I thought maybe she might know where to get them, or her kids get out, so they would know. So this takes a minute, you know, to do this, but people are gonna really like your pie. So what is everybody having for Thanksgiving? I still haven't found out what everybody's doing here yet in my family. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. See how that's going all the way around there? Ham, mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, green beans, and pie. Sounds good. Hi, Tammy. Oh, you'll be working, Kathy? You work all the time, don't you, Kathy? You're always working. Where do you live, Kathy? With cheese, all homemade. That's awesome. I don't know if y'all remember the let's see, what was it? The chicken patties I made. Happens every time when you got a man in the house. Excuse me. But anyway, I took the chicken breast, or you could get thighs, and beat it, and then I put the flour on it and fried them. And you could do gluten-free or whatever, and I'm thinking about maybe going that route since we have some gluten-frees. I'm not sure yet because the grandkids like their noodles. And I'm definitely going to have to make some. But I'm going to make them ahead of time, Christine. Well, that's a little ways away, isn't it, Kathy? Well, say if you's anywhere near close, I'd make sure you got your dinner. Now, if it was just me by myself, I'd probably just open a can of Beanie Weenies or something. Or a peanut butter and butter sandwich. Y'all know that whenever you like something, you'll go to extremes to make it. Well, I've never been a turkey person. And I've had people show me how to do a turkey and everything else, and I still don't get it. And I think it's because I never liked turkey. Certain ways I like it. But not a whole turkey. One year I got really sick on turkey, and I just haven't liked it ever since. This is really starting to look pretty. Oh, that's right, Kathy. I bet, do you like the Swiss cheese, or are you tired of it? I know I got tired of noodles because I made them every Sunday in the restaurants. Just got tired of them. So your biggest part, if you cut them thinner, you really don't have to press them out like I do. But I made them just a little thicker, I think, than I should have probably. Either way, it'll work. Put that in there. Well, Tammy, I don't know. I'll probably make one of these pies. I'm practicing right now for somebody that I want to give to. But pumpkin pie. And the 11th of November, everybody remember, my 90-year-old mother is coming down, and my sister, and we're going to be making pumpkin rolls all day. Pumpkin rolls. We done it one other time, and we really had fun down here, so we're going to do that again. Okay, let me get another thing, because I need a few more. Just a few more. And then I'll take the rest and just cut out some cinnamon rolls like Tom's mom used to do. He likes them like that. Mine, I like big, bready, thick. But he likes these little crunchy ones, little pie crust ones, because that's what they made, you know. I was talking to a woman today about that, about how she liked making the pie crust ones, because her, oh, I know, it was yesterday. I was talking to this girl, and she said that's the way her mama did them, or grandmother does them, and that's the way she likes her cinnamon rolls. She thought I was going to make cinnamon rolls, and I said, no, I'm going to make a pie first. So I'll just do what I need, and then I'll use the rest to put in there next to the pie and make some little cinnamon rolls. In case you didn't see this, this is the way I do it. Roll out that pie crust. Easy, easy. People's gonna, I mean, when you do it and you get that done, people's gonna think that, wow, of course, me, I'm showing everybody so that they can do it. My mother was amazed when we did one together. Just roll that around there. Roll it to you. And I only need a few more for that. See, it looks like that when you start. Hi, Buffy. Hi, Vicky. How are you? Hi, Maria. So we're trying to get this pie done. Cinnamon roll pie. It's easy peasy to make. If you have to, and you can't make your own pie filling, which is only apples and sugar and, excuse the pounding. I got the minute work. Okay, I got the minute work. Anyway, just your apples and sugar and cornstarch. But the cinnamon part comes in when I do these. But if you can't do that, just get some apple pie filling. They have apple pie filling at the Dollar Tree for $1 a can. So if you have to, you could do that. And then just get your cheap, I got Great Value pie crust to do it because it's all going to come out good. And you guys probably didn't see the part where I put the dehydrated apples in the bottom, because when they hydrate back up, that pie is going to come up. And all the juice that flows out the top and over the side is going to go down in them apples to make them apples again. These aren't sticking very well. That's not exciting. It's going to go back down there. Up there. Okay. And I'll probably cut them about this thick when I want to do the rest in the cinnamon rolls. And then I'll probably just take melted butter and put over it. Brush it on. Hi, Buffy. That's okay. Oh, I will. I will, Christine. It is pretty. Maria is very pretty pie. Put that right in the middle, that big guy there. Did you? My brother-in-law said I fixed it. We're still working on the pantry. Can you believe it? It's been, what, 3 weeks? The more we do, the more we find to do. In there. I'll stick that over right there a little bit, right in the middle. I'll show you when we get it pressed down. And then we'll have that little hole up at the top for air to go through, steam, whatever. Okay, now we're going to press that around. Put it up around it. This is one of them pies you just want to play with. I'm going to put it in the oven, Vicki, and then when I get it done, I'm going to show you that pie. Because remember, the dehydrated apples that I put in the bottom will be hydrated by the juice. Just dropped the knife on the floor. Okay, now. And I'll leave it like that. Not going to hurt it. Okay, I'm going to show this to you. Oh yes, it would be good with coffee. There we are. Your apple cinnamon roll pie. Easy, easy, easy. I got some ice cream, Maria. But I'll post a picture when I'm done because you're going to love it. It's so pretty. But there we are. God bless you all. And go back and watch the replay so you can see where I put the dehydrated apples in and how we started this whole thing. So you can know what to do. God bless y'all. I'm sticking this in the oven. I will post a picture when I'm done. God bless you. I love you all. I'm reading. And it's so easy, Buffy. It's so easy. And if you make one of these pies for Thanksgiving and you're going somewhere or something, it's so easy. And people will love it and they will love the way it looks. And not everybody in America has made these, so I'd say you probably get by with going and letting them brag on you a little bit there. So anyway, go back and watch a replay. Love you.